I wish I got to make an intro. I'm working on using some free AI stuff to get little animated pieces for everyone, so I can put them together into a montage for an intro. But we haven't gotten there yet. So here we go. Whee! Hello, everybody. Wasn't that just dramatic? Well,
Well, it is
Hello.
you.
let's start off with. Anyone have any questions or anything that we need to deal with? Oh, we have one. I know one that we had to deal with, which has to do with Sabai, and that was where's my? I had something here. It's inside Star Wars folder. It's about 5th level. Nope, that's a Jedi. Scout, right?
Yeah. We could always take care of that later.
Okay. Oh, there it is, right there. I'm just gonna look quickly.
And it's not 5th level, it's 6th.
Oh, this is. Maybe I didn't do a 6th level one then. Total 3 talents and 3 feats, plus any bonus feat from species or others. So what are you missing? Do you know?
No, I don't know. That's why I said we'll do it later.
Choices are widely recommended for Scout optimization. Berserk +2. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, we'll look it up later. I gotta do a new search then. That's fine. Oh, I might need a copy of this image here while I'm here, because it actually relates to what's going on today. So if I need it, I have it. Okay. So everyone, how was your nap? No. Okay, starting out with here. Let me go through this little intro here for you guys. All went black. Then an explosion as you lost consciousness. The sun burns red behind a curtain of heat shimmers. Out beyond the cracked dunes lies a glint of durasteel geometry. Remember, you guys were in those, like, hiding by those parts. Faint reflection of the perimeter fence as you're passing by it. Angular and wrong against the sculpted sand. Obviously, man-made. They didn't build it into any existing wall or anything. They just looks like some kind of high-tech base just popped out prefab in the middle of this area. It's in a box canyon. We'll get more about this later. The horizon rises with the drifting ash, and the air smells faintly of sulfur. You emerge from the beach by the black lake, bruised from the quick death ambush, and spared only by the strangers who now lead you toward their makeshift base. Your senses drift back and forth in fragments. Glare, heat, muffled hum of generators. When your eyes open, cold steel presses against your back. Harsh light cuts through a layer of smoky glass from above, bathing rows of med instruments in yellow haze. A human in gray armor wipes sweat from his brow beside you, murmuring, "Still breathing. That's a miracle." Across the cramped room, you glimpse 2 other figures stirred on parallel tables. Your weapons rest in a storage bin besides an auto suture unit. Beyond a half-open doorway, the sound of data pads clicking and sterilizations hissing mixes with guttural voices. People who definitely aren't Imperial medics. A modified craft battle droid seemed to be handling the medbay, its accuracy in battle now used in surgery. The 3 of you, Arya, Bib, and Darman, regain consciousness in a dim medical prefab. IVs humming and recycled fluids flowing. They quickly realize their injuries have been treated by Kurt Sandover, label on his jacket. But he also does introduce himself as a medic for this group of independent contractors. So he kind of looks around the room. You only see one other guy at the time, but he's not here anymore. He left. While we go over to Sabai outside, who is separated and observing from the ridge line. High enough that, a certain cat-like creature couldn't get to you probably, but you will need a perception check against a 17. to spot some details about the base. Oh, ho, ho. That makes it. You will not only spot the fenced base and basically the power source and control unit, you can get into it from outside the fence. But, you know, it's a prefab, so it was designed with certain things. And then you also note that there are 2 droids that patrol the building. One kind of goes in and out and circles closely. The other one goes counterclockwise, the opposite direction the first one went, around the outside edge, watching everything. You also do notice a third thing, since you got 26, is there are like cameras with guns that they're like scanning the area. So there are some areas you got to keep in mind, but they are not hidden. So and they've got like 180 degree, about a 90 degree angle actually, where they can fire. So you can kind of keep an eye and work with that. But since you've got that going, you basically find you're going to need to move closer to that power box. So we'll be dealing with that soon with you. So you're busy right now. Okay, the rescuers, though, were led by, they're kind of stating as if they're pirates. Led by Willie WizKid Malone. The medic is Kurt Sandover. He's tending to you guys. He's, a matter of fact, treating them as professional detachment, but clear suspicion. Bruised, dehydrated, and exhausted, each player begins at half hit points, which is where I left your guys at. You can, whenever you want, do another treat injury against a 15 to gain your level plus your endurance bonus on top of that with some of your own treatment, basically. Your gear and weapons are visible, not confiscated, but not yet returned. And where they are is, let me get my little pointy finger thing. Right. Come on. You're not going to blink, are you? There we go. A little bit. Yeah. In that chest right there next to that corpse. Corpse looks like a large animal. Most of it's missing, and it looks like it's been on there for a while.
So Trump. Okay.
Now, what it actually is it looks like a quick death they got a long time ago. But it's not the same one. That one got away. In fact, they were more concerned in scaring it away than they were facing it. Kurt will mention he's wiping up his hands and getting ready to, step out of the room for a while. Leave you guys in here. You do see there's an opening to like the other room. It's just not in the red area. I can go ahead and move that now. It was just to let you guys know where were we starting the attention. Okay. This map I made using that Map Alchemist. So, and yes, you guys have been stretched out to look like you're lying down. I'll move you back to normal once we're moving around. He does say, it's amazing you guys did as well as you did against one of them, one of those Ricotta apocalypse beasts. They created them, they dropped them on this planet long before we even got here, and they were supposed to wipe everything clean. They've been trying since then. But they are basically a biological weapon. We're studying it just to see what we can find out about them. But anything that can turn invisible that well as and they have the venom too. But that's not important to you. I'm sorry. I've been working on other things. So he soon excused himself to retrieve more supplies, giving the party a chance to look around and investigate quietly. Now, first things, perception check on everyone that's in the room. You did a treat injury. You got it. So give yourself your points, Darman. Anyone else gonna do healing? Why did those move? Ah. Got it. So give yourself 5 plus, I think it was 1 is your endurance bonus. Sabai's fine. He just turned around and all of a sudden you guys are falling down. He thought maybe you guys taking a group nap.
Hey, you'd already passed the first time.
Yeah, you already passed Arya and Bib.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it pop up.
Yeah, and Bib though you didn't. Apparently you got beat up too much. Everyone now who's in the room, try a perception against a 15. Good.
Someone say something.
Something.
Bingo.
Okay.
Not for Arya. She's staring at the ceiling going, ow, I hurt. Oh, I should mention, Darman, you do awaken with your helmet still on. They kind of heard that you were some kind of religious class. They've never seen one though. And then Bib's perception. He's not even gonna look around. I don't care. I can't even band-aid myself. Good, you did. Okay, so those who made it, which is anyone that got over 16, notice faint scorch marks and stains near the table, suggesting this mid-bay also functions as an improvised operating theater. Since Arya never seems to catch on these, and I keep writing them up, I'm going to start giving her a chance and giving her clues. You can use the force ability against a DC 18. There's something to learn. So if you can do that, try a use of force, see if you can get an 18. I gotta move the cat food. It's in front of the that corner of the TV screen.
So I use the one where it says force points.
Darman, you rolled a strength check. Were you looking for something or doing something?
Sorry, I was clicking the wrong button.
Okay. No, I was just checking. Okay. So we'll grab him.
Rose asked that question again.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I got it. I figured it out.
Okay. He goes ahead and heads out this door after he passes his ID over by the that green area. Beam came out, scanned him. He let through. So there is security
15?
for the door. 15. That's only a point off. I'll give it to you because we usually. Oh no, 18. It's still. You do catch a terrible whisper of agony from somewhere beyond that open door, going north, from somewhere in that area. Like you can feel the forces. It's in pain. So, going from here, the heat in this room that you're in is heavy and close, thick with copper tang of sterilized blood and solvent. Harsh lights flicker faintly from the ceiling mounts. Their beams slicing across two long steel. Okay, that was on the tables. What you're on, actually, they had to bring in their cots, their military cots. So they did do surgery on you earlier, most of you, and then put you on the cots afterwards. So that's why you have the memory of the being on the metal tables. Looks like that's. Okay. On that one table, you see the robot. He's cutting things, but if he's needed for sutures, he's the one that does it with his laser. He's still doing some studies on parts of the quick death there, and then he will move over to here where there's a big computer, and he enters information and waits for numbers or whatever. You're not sure what he's doing, but if you went over there and played with the computer, you might know. He's in the room, but he doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you. It looks like actually most of his features have been disconnected. Let's see. Along the wall are the 3 surplus army cots unfolded neatly on tidy rows. 2 of them, all 3 of them are occupied. Between stained thermal sheets, pallid and harsh light, sterile chill of the room does little to disguise that. Moments earlier, the place was a place of suffering. Across the room, a side doorway opened faintly. Actually, it's a doorway, no door. It mentioned about a door. But on the map, it didn't have one, so. What do you guys want to do? You're free to wander around, free to do whatever. I guess we should. Do we want to start with initiative just in case, or?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Let me get that going. I will open it up. I don't need any for me yet.
I'll just be chilling right here until it's my turn.
Yep. Okay, so first is Darman. What do you want to do? All of you do have an IV in your arm for some fluids. That's that blue bag thing that's on the corner by your beds. It's IV, but it's kind of an off-color fluid too. It doesn't look clear, like just water, so you don't know what else it is.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay. It's no big deal. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. No one's fighting you, so you're good. I'll put you back to regular size and put you next to the bed instead. Come on. There. Okay. We'll go a little bit. I might as well get all you. Although you don't have to move you out of the bed yet. Just getting you to normal shape. You were all stretched out. It was weird. I didn't know what else to do, so it looked like you've been lying down. Okay. Darwin, you pulled that thing. You still have full movement if you want. Or you can start, do you want to ask anything, look around at anything specifically? Actually, if you guys wait long enough, that robot will also leave the room. So I'll go ahead and take him out. I had to express what he was doing there so you know. But where'd he go? I lost him now. There he is. Okay. Let's put him right outside the door so I can find him for later. Okay. So, you're free to look around the room, see what there is, decide on what you might want to do about this.
I want to look around and see if I can find my gear.
Okay. All your gear. Well, you saw him drop some of it in this box over here by this corpse. That looks like a chest. It's the best thing I can find for an empty box. It's not secured or anything. It's just an open crate. They just dumped everything in there for you guys. Most of your armors, like any parts that come off except for the chest and the head, you're still wearing. But because to get to things, to put the IV in you and stuff like that, they pulled off the arms and the boots and the gloves. But that's really about it, because they've heard religiously of this group that wears this armor all the time, and this looks kind of like it, but a newer version. So the engineer of the group is probably going to want to ask you some questions on that later. So you guys can I'll put you over. You probably want your stuff, right? So let me
Yep.
move you over to your stuff. It's in that box right there. So, next though, as he's opening it and looking at his stuff, Bib,
Get up, take the IV out, get my stuff, and then I go to the back.
okay, go ahead and get over there to the chest. Same with Aria. Is that you're going to do the same?
Yeah.
Okay, because everyone has an equal chance to run back there, which is where all the fun is. It's basically a side of the room that's being more actively used for science. We'll go ahead and grab all of you then. Or I could have you move yourselves into... Go ahead and pick anywhere in that room you want to be. Each of you. We'll start with Darman, work our way around. Pick something in the room you want to look at, and I will inform you of it, what you're looking at.
Check out the skeleton on the top table.
Okay? Click. Bing, 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 bing. See if I can get you over there. Okay, it's actually, that picture is a lot bigger than it really is. It is, looks like someone who died. They died of some rather painful burning things, it looks like. But they're still testing him. Like, they're still cutting little pieces off him and stuff like that. It's part of some kind of weird little thing they're doing. Hard to say what it is, but if you decide to investigate the body, like either life sciences or if you have some other ability, we can check into some more information. But just from the basic, when you first look at it, it's kind of sick. You know, it's probably one of their people that had died due to some reason. And now they're like working with it, trying to see what, why, how, things like that. He's now just a test subject. Actually, I can put it right there. Put it over my picture because I don't care for that one. Put that over there. Okay. So, how about the other two of you? Aria and Bib. Go somewhere.
I'm going to go over here.
Go move yourself over here so I'll know where here is. Ah, that one. That's a Carabunda corpse. One of the monkey people. They have it cut up and studying. They're pumping different things into it. He looks like he's been dead for a while. Not as long as the one on the table of just the skeleton, because that's almost that all that one is skeleton and muscle tissue holding pieces together. Looks rather dry. There is a third body. Do you want to go check that one, Aria?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and over there. And then I can read you the whole section for all three. Okay. Harsh lights flicker faintly from the ceiling mounts, their beams slicing across two long tables in the center or of this area. On one, the Carapace edestique. You basically don't know what it is anyways, but it lies open and silent, its once luminous eyes, three of them, dulled by death. On the second table lies what was once a Carabanda. Fur now matted, ribs splayed, pinned beneath a web of cold instruments wire. Its delicate simian features are twisted mid-expression, although it died frightened and confused. Transparent tubings run from its torso to a cluster of humming analyzers, still recording faint biological readouts, as if refusing to admit this patient is dead. The display above cycles through alien neural data, each flicker tracing the outlines of a mind still, or now forever still. Along one wall, that was back to the other room. Okay, let's see if I got anything more for you guys. Here's some more. I thought there were more information on the one that you've never seen before. Next, the sharply is something marine brine and iron. As you get near that unknown body, lies on the surgical table is a double-mounted light surrounded by trays of instruments and glass vials. On the table is a creature unlike anything you've ever seen. It has a peanut-shaped body in the size of a human torso, armored in a glossy shell, kind of like a crustacean. 3 limb stalks protrude from its underside, ending in small tendrils designed for grasping. Its shell has now been split open, and just above an enormous singular face area, where it has 3 eyes there, now dulled and motionless, dried fluids pull around the incision. Several workstations crowd the northern side, kind of built into the wall, and also in that over there where that other body is. There's some other computers running. Doing geological samples, notebooks, and humming computer terminals. On one table rests an Enviro kit. Clean, fully stocked. The soft hiss of ventilators cover the sharp tang of sterilizing gas. Let's check to see what we got now coming. Okay. Does anyone want to get more in depth at looking at the bodies? Because if you do, you'll need either treat injury for basically moving things around, and knowledge in xenobiology would also be useful. Anyone trying anything like that? Otherwise,
I got life sciences.
well, you could try it. It says here 15 at this, so probably 18's the next level, I believe. So if you can pull an 18, I'll give you what's to be learned.
Okay.
Oh, this determines that this being, the peanut-shaped one, was actually alive only a few hours ago. Its cranial damage suggests it's actually had its cerebral extracted from it. Okay, anyone want to, or is anyone else looking at that body? Because anyone looking at it needs a perception 17 to notice something else.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Actually, I made it. Never mind.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, it happened so quick. You notice that the shell's edges are scorched, not surgical precision. More like weapon trauma is what brought this thing down first.
Well, when you say scorched, do you mean like chemical scorching or
No,
heat
like
damage from a
heat.
blaster?
Like heat, like blasters. Is what they're referring to. Is basically more like weapon trauma, it states. So maybe someone tried to cook them like lobsters. Looking around, there are certain things you can find. There is the computers. Someone can start seeing what they can find out if you start looking through there. Another computer check. And also there is a small tablet kind of notebook nearby, which kind of is like for personal notes. And if someone wants to, they can look at that and start seeing what they can study on it. So, does anyone want to use the computer? Because you don't know if you, by using it, if it will set it off either.
I can try.
Okay. Give me at least a 20. You need a 22 for the big stuff. Nope. Too difficult. They're like really secure about trying to keep what they have. Although you do feel that they've been, this is like the second generation that has lived here. So they've gotten a little lazy on some areas, you know, because there's too much possibly. Now, I need another check for using the force for Arya. We're looking for a 15. No. Oh, 20, yay! You get a vision while you're over there by that body. The Edisteke. Last thoughts, which were confusion, pain, and the image of the black lake glowing under twin moons. What? There's not twin moons here. Or under the moon.
Okay.
That basically, remember you earlier on, you're feeling there was something painful going on in the next room? He was the thing
Yes.
painful. He only died a few hours ago. So, anything else you want to do here? Or you just want to see if you can ransack the place for stuff? Or what's your plans? Anyone? I feel alone here.
I think I got everything that I need.
Okay. You got everything you need. What you need? Just your
Just
stuff, huh?
information.
Yeah, okay. So, we'll since no one else is looking around or checking out anything, we'll go ahead and head over to outside Sabai on the dunes. Outside the base fence, Sabai watches the patrol droids pass under a blazing sky. Smell of ozone and static clings to the air, and the afternoon storms brew above the black lake. Kind of really fucking up with the environment, this mess. Go ahead and do a stealth check to move closer unseen. Ooh, easy. Now, you're up by that box. With a simple mechanics check against a 15, you can disable the electrical segment of the fence. Do you want to try that? Ooh, kicking ass. Now, while you're there, you notice there's a line that connects to the base's comm channel. Did you want to break into it or, see if you can use it at all? Or you want to leave it alone? That would take a used computer 20. $24. You tap into the base's comm channel and you start to overhear before you even have a chance to say anything. Wiz wants those samples packed before nightfall. As you peering through the optics, you glimpse through the lab window an eerie glow of autopsy lamps and your friends inside. Apparently, that's what mostly is being watched on the inside security. So you just kind of saw the same image they're all looking at.
Okay.
So, you kind of have an idea where they are. So, do you have kind of a plan? Or you also mentioned, or remember I mentioned to you before, because I had to ask you if we remembered pointing that out, you have communicators.
Yeah, we do.
So, do you want to attempt to speak to them?
Yes.
I'm going to say probably use mechanics. Trying to find, get through all the right stuff. Just dial in. Does that sound, or would it be more use computer? Is there a communication skill?
No, and it's kind of automatic for the most part. Usually
Yeah.
it's if there's anything difficult, you use computer.
Yeah, just use computer then, I would say. But it's not that big of a deal because they're not actively blocking. You're probably only going to need a 13. 24. You're like, fuck that. Okay, you may speak to them if you wish.
I am currently outside. I will be coming in to rescue you three.
Do you three wish to reply to make sure if she knows if you even heard her?
Okay. Doesn't seem like anybody's really guarding us. That's so.
I smell a trap.
I would say Sabai has been watching long enough, because you guys were unconscious for quite a while, like half a day, to know that there are four, it seems only four of these people on this base and 2 robots. 3 counting the surgical one, which is not combat available. But there are 2 armed ones walking around between the fence and the building. You can pass that on if you want. And if let's see if I
Pass it
can.
on.
You're probably just gonna fly in, you said, right?
No, I'm just gonna sneak in.
You're gonna go for the gate? Okay.
Yep.
I will start by moving this over and see if I can light. Okay, trying to reveal an area. Come on, let go. I hit the button already. Give it back. Why didn't it?
Ugh.
That didn't work. Okay. Now, should be able to draw out a little rectangle, and it should remove the shadow around the gate. Otherwise, we'll just come back to it. Yeah. Okay. It's being a pain. Being a pain!
Yes,
A
we all are.
In a second, I'll probably just go ahead and remove the entire shadow effect, because you can kind of see over the fence anyways, but you can't see inside all the buildings. And I was just going to open up the outside area, but if it's going to fight me already. Okay, so now back inside, let's see here. So after a while, the door slides open again. In comes the medic, followed by who seems to be the leader, an engineer, and looks like a soldier. Leader kind of looks at all you guys, says, so tell me, how did you get here? I mean, like, on this planet. Now, if anyone wants to try to lie, a deception of 15 is all it said you needed. But you could also try your story for a while, and then after a while I may call you on it. Right now, just standing there. Well, I guess we should. I should grab them all and bring them into the room, shouldn't I? Looks like everyone moved over there, so I guess they come walking all the way over there.
I'll try telling them how we got here.
Okay. Did you have an idea, or are you just gonna go ahead
Just
and
start telling them.
So you start just telling them you were emptying out a ship, and or no, you were running from pirates.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get back down here. I just got done copying. It's taking so long. Oh, I know why. Let's see if it would make a difference. Hold on a second. And you told me to also. I forgot to connect the internet, instead of using Wi-Fi, directly connect it. Although she reminded me, but I can't do that. Okay. I should be able to drop these guys in here. Only two of these guys, like the leader and a guy they call Red Eye, seem more like your atypical soldier type. One here known as the Wrench, he's actually an engineer who has shown an interest on observing the guy in the armor. So, you start telling the story, you guys got here. So we'll go ahead and do a check on it, deception, since your telling of it wasn't greatly sold. We'll go with a deception check. Still looking for the hidden button. I see. So you're running from them, and then you came to this planet. Where'd they go? They decide
Tell them they didn't make it through the rift.
through the rift. Then him and the engineer kind of look at each other. And they look back and go, "What rift?" Still looking at you.
Yeah, no, I was looking something up real quick. Apparently, that's not what I can't use it for that.
Okay.
I tell them what happened with the Jedi, how we got here, that the rift was open up when they did something with a crystal.
Do you mention that Arya was the one?
Yes.
Okay. They all stop at that and look at her.
Damn it.
Don't look at me.
She disappeared off the
me.
list.
It was my fault.
She disappeared. Okay. A failed check. Because right now they're cautious but not openly hostile. It kind of went from an indifferent to an unfriendly, specifically with her. They've never actually... They've heard of Jedi. They've never actually met them. But they were a problem, they heard. But... Go ahead.
I tell them only those who were known as the Sith.
What about them?
Kind of the evil people of the galaxy.
You're just gonna piss them off entirely. You mean they're allies?
Well, this is going to be fun.
This makes it a rather odd situation. They look at each other. Red Eye's just simple. They're Imperial spies. We can't trust them. The leader, Malone, says, well, we do have a situation coming up later on, and we were seeing if you were up to being recruited, but I'm not so sure on that. The only thing I can state is if you were to join us, you could walk off this rock someday in the future a lot richer than you are now, from what I've been told.
It just depends on what it is and who we have to kill.
Those things, as he's pointing at the guy on the table, the peanut-shaped guy. They weren't too happy about that. But they were running a late-night raid to get supplies from us, so they died, and we decided to use him as a test subject for the new quick death venom that we'd been able to replicate, but we're not sure on too well. It's kind of hard to test the poison because even if it fails, it may kill them. But, they have to die a specific way. And when they're already dead and you're just pumping the blood through them, it's hard to judge how it's going to affect them. So we had to check. This and the monkey over there are the only semi-intelligent species we've seen on this planet yet. Both of them in a very primitive state. I mean, chances are one day if we left this rock, because we've found, especially at the mining location, rather valuable minerals here. But we were possibly going to be needing some help with these things. But I'll tell you what. You guys discuss amongst yourself, and we'll head out and discuss amongst ourselves on, if this is a good idea. And they gather up and head back out. Back down the door they came in. All of them opening the door. None of them, they don't rush through. Once one opened them, all the rest could jump through or something like that. No, they all kind of one at a time hit the secure, hit it, scan it, and the door opens. But although it doesn't close in between them, they are scanned again, and wait till the person that goes through is off that black square before the door. It is like a large rubber mat right there. The green area you see next to it, on the south of it, is the thing that fires the scanner. Now, they've left the room. Now, Arya may yell at Bib.
Damn you!
Well, we were under the impression there was no Sith colluders here.
The Craft are like the number one.
Yeah, but you made me look bad, goddammit.
Well, I repeat, we had no idea they were even still here.
Well, the guys you fought out in the jungle were Krath. Krath are the number one old group during the Sith War. They died at the end of the Sith War for the most part, except for this group who's been hidden on this planet. But they're even being known to exist by the Empire. They would probably try to bomb the planet. But there are others living here, and they don't know about the Ulmor. They didn't mention them. They just mentioned the monkeys and these peanut-shaped people, as they call them. Now, let's see. Heading back outside for a second, as you guys get your arguments ready or what you guys are going to do. Spy surveys the base from his concealed position. Stealth recon. We already did that one. Did all that. Now, with your comlink use and the roll you made earlier being high enough, You can also communicate through that system too if you wanted to try to set up something, or if you guys had an ambush planned or something that would shake things up so they would react weird. Hey,
I don't even think we had anything planned for that.
well, yeah. That's what we're kind of working on.
Okay.
I think I'm just doing quickly look ahead. Okay. Oh, really? I'm kind of done with that page. Because at this point, when they come back, what do you guys want to do? Accept their deal or argue with their deal? You guys accept their deal?
What do you guys think?
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Too
Okay.
good.
They're humans. I mean,
This
how
is true. I have to agree with him. Too good.
possibly. Maybe after they're done, they'll get rid of you. So, they'll bring you guys a meal. I will give you guys time to get a second treat injury. Roll in if you want. I'll bring them back because when we come back to you guys, we'll probably be dealing with... Well, I'll put them in the other room. I mean, who says you guys are going to let them come walking all the way up to you before... Come on, move. Sometimes, oddly enough, it's easier to move them like this than it is to go ahead and drag them. Sometimes they won't go. It's weird. Okay. Now, let me check outside quickly. Yeah, one thing. Well, let's see if we can get... Because what we could do easily is deal with your movement getting in there. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can back this screen off a little bit. If I get back far enough, I can like see all the toolbar. That's my problem right now. Okay. Reveal area. Come on. It's taking me forever. Okay. Just because it's just easier to get it done with. Come on. There we go. I just opened it all up. Now I'm going to need to find... Oh, I went too far. I didn't realize when I did that. Let me fix that. Our images are like way off. Okay. One more should be good. Would have helped probably if I would have like remembered as I was told to adjust it. But let's see. I don't know if this is gonna... Trying to find where I can drop in. Oh, I'll just place party. You guys tell me if your figures disappear. Come on. They're starting to appear. What should your health be at, Sabai?
Eight, 83.
Okay. And like I said, sometimes these figures, which is why I try not to use them much. The place party. Are your guys' figures still where you left them? I mean, in that room?
Nope, they moved.
Okay. I have them right over here then. I'll take yours. I was afraid that would happen. When I pulled up the entire party. I'm gonna copy. This map, to like cover the area for what I needed, had to be huge. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna deal with okay, we'll paste you guys up there. And there's your 3. That's just a surgery droid. I can put that one back there. Now you get a duplicate on theirs. Yeah. Okay. And the only thing else I will need is, because we're just going to start shooting everyone. How's that sound? No.
Good to me.
No, we're going to get her. And since she's causing to get in, chances are there'll probably be some problem. It never seems to work easy. Okay. 1, plus I have to know where 1 is. I know where another one went. They took it with them. That's what they were waiting for, to get a robot with them. We'll put him there. Just kind of a random spot. And then one of those two are over here. They bring it back with them. Just to make sure, you know, you'll go with them. They may be able to take most of you. I'm not sure about that Jedi. Heard bad things about them. Ah. Okay. Now, what we need first of all is a stealth check for Sabai. We're over here by the gate. That's just a 15 to get close enough to do everything else you need to do. 27. I would say that works so far. So I have to pull up the security system for those. They're, like I said before, it's been a while since they've had anything. They have to worry about monkeys and peanut people coming in and steal food, usually at night though, but that's been about all they've had. The guy that was on the table was killed by a quick death a while back, and they've been trying to work out his poison that got him. Let's see here. Security. Door. And I don't believe... Okay, on this map, I will put... Just so you know what we're looking at. See that's where I put that circle?
Yeah.
Okay. That, and the one behind it that you see like, it looks like a light, are the camera slash turrets, just so you know. Right now you're behind a solid door, so it don't matter. But, let me pull up that security page again. Is that? Nope. Looking for there's only one thing that's, or a couple things that are hidden, and neither of them are there. It's a 3-meter high Duracell mesh fence topped with razor wire. Electrical damage. You already disabled it. That was your DC 20, right? And you did the computer of a 20. So you got past that. Although you originally did it, most of the passage on it on the opposite. It's along the top edge of the map. There's a little like marker that shows where the control box was on the outside that you got in on. So, only other thing you have is what looks like, and it comes out as like a print thing, like a biometric lock. They just bought all the toys with them. What you will need is a 25 to disable the alarm while opening the lock. You're basically going to have to break the lock because you don't have the...
On what?
Use computer.
Fuck.
Okay. It opens the lock, but also pings an alarm to the security room. Okay. So. We can put you, just for the sake of our knowing, you're like just on the other side. This thing couldn't hit you because you're behind that wall. This building in front of you seems to be a large, like, bunker. It looks like actually it probably mostly opens from the top, from the way it looks. It's got a huge winch system for the top of the vehicle, top of it. So, from there, because they will know when that happens, we will now go back to our previously seen location. They come in. Of course, in front is this droid. It's kind of making the aggressive stance, goes by the door. While, where's Malone? There. He's the one that's wearing the robe. So I guess he's not the one that looks like a guard. Oh, the other one looks like a soldier is the medic. The medic and Red Eye. Okay. He walks up and asks, "Did you have another one with you?"
Why do you ask?
Because I want to know.
I kind of look at the Jedi and the Mandalorian.
Okay.
Don't look at me. You're the one who likes burying your head in the sand.
Is that why he's saying he started this story? Let's see here. Well, it looks like it already just restarted it. Let's go ahead and get us some initiatives. Because I got to get some too. I feel like things are going to happen. I already had you out. I don't know why he popped up in the screen. Come on. Took forever. Why the hell you take so long? Okay. Jeez. It keeps us up. I was gonna go initiatives for them all, but I think I'll just go as a group just to save us the pain. Come on. Yeah. If I had a better system, this would go better, but no one will just give me money. Well, hell, actually, the computer I'm using is because Alex there gave it to me, so can't bitch too much. Come on, where's the character sheet? There it is. Okay, finally. That one popped up like it was supposed to. That was just because I guess that one wasn't open like I thought it was. Okay, initiative. But I'm still going to go with everyone on this one, so they better hope it's good. Okay. Well, it was close to theirs. They're still behind, though. Okay. And then go ahead and Sabai, you go ahead and roll 2. Because that's just when we'll deal with your turn. Okay. So, until otherwise, right now, we haven't broken out into combat. So, first starting with Darman. Do you wish to do or say anything while you're completely on the area of surprise? Now, that can also include things like diving for cover if you wanted, if you're just worried about, being shot. But then it would look really silly if you dive for cover and no one does anything. Always want to see that in a movie. So Darman moves up there. Do I have a... Okay. I have this chart open. I see also it should be over there. Drag him over there. Okay, against the robot, right? Or the whole thing? Is this a flamethrower thing again? Okay, so he needs a 22. One next to him needs a 20. 24. Come on. Okay. I would say pretty much since except for I'm gonna have him back up a little bit, going, oh my god. The flare, it didn't hit anyone else as far as because they all made, have too high of, or their armor basically absorbed it, but they didn't take damage. Nope. So you hit them, and you basically toast the front of the Krath war droid. Okay, now, I should go back to Sabai. Sabai, keep a track. We're going to do 2 turns at a time, and then I'll go back and do yours and do theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way we don't have so much to deal with. So, one of them yells, I told you whoever was breaking in here was with them. Whoops. I don't know why I jumped. Because he needs to go. Well, he's been informed to keep an eye on one of them specifically, so he's going to take that attack, which is a pulse wave pistol at the Jedi. The Jedi is the one he had to watch out for. You know, them Jedi.
I'm harmless.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
37.
Tell that to Malachor 5.
Yeah, I definitely
Play
hit.
Kodor 2.
13 points damage to her. Let me. You already take it or not?
Yeah.
So you're 20. No, there. Okay, you got it.
I already fixed it.
Okay. That's him. Okay, he jumps over the bed to where it's safe. He's a leader. What do you expect? He comes moving up. He's always looking for a good fight. Kurt will yell, "Be careful, there are explosives in this building. Alcohol, things like that." You're like, well, then where are they? Let me shoot them. Oh. Everyone just moves around. The only one that's going to fire would be Wally. Wally! Come on, give me his stats. Actually, it might be easier to just do it like this. Wally right there. Okay. So going to Wally. No and no. Yeah, he's gonna have to go with the blaster pistol. Well, no. He's gonna wait, and he pulls out his vibro axe. He thinks it might be safer to go with that in here. But he is delaying. So next, that's everyone for that. Next would be Arya. Come on, where are you?
Okay.
Go ahead. What do you wish to do? A flamethrower has been fired off. Chances are it's not a friendly visit anymore. So you may move and attack. You should go up there and you're gonna use your baseball bat at him. No. You can use your lightsaber, right? 7. No. 22. You hit him, but it just doesn't get through the metal. So,
Okay.
Bib.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Big war droid?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. No.
A 20 does not hit?
No, you need 22.
Mother of God.
It would hit two of the other guys.
You.
Two of the other guys would have gotten hit, but not the one that was up front. That's why they're up front. They're like, hey, we could take this. Then I guess we're back to Darman. If it will just rotate around. Come on. There. Finally. You have another chance to go. Now,
There's some
I'll give you, there's something to keep in mind, because this is a good time to maybe use it. You can always spend a point of force to gain a 1 dice 6 on your roll to hit. Well, that did it anyways. You're like, no, fuck the force.
And I'm shooting the droid.
Yeah. Shoot the big
That's why
guy.
I did point blank.
Yes. And that's total damage, right?
14 points, unfortunately.
Okay. I was just making sure it didn't have an additional, like sometimes they'll have things to say, but you
I
already include that.
calculated that in.
Yeah, okay. Sabai, this is the second time around. Next time we will do your 2 rounds, which will basically be, you can shoot at that camera area, or the where the gun is, the turret, with a 15. And then after that, you can move 8 per turn. So
Okay.
that's to kind of give you, like, to map it out in your head what you'll be doing. Okay. I guess it's his turn again. You put a hole in him. But it also had to respond to the cry of safety. So it went to a short sword. It will... Well, I guess Arya's right there at him. So he's going to have to come at her. Hello?
Huh.
Waiting on you.
Yeah. That's what I said too, and I didn't want to... There, it finally was... I was waiting for the... where it asked me to add a point. If it does multiples, it's because I hit it so many times. 25, 11.
Ow.
You're down to like 1, aren't you?
Actually, think I'm down.
I think you had 11, didn't you? Let me check here.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and I did 11. Okay. So, we'll just spin you around like. Oh, see, that doesn't work either. I guess I'm just gonna have to squish you again. You're down on the ground. You're tiny. Oh, you're also. Can you mark yourself to 0 for me?
What you doing, Chrissy? What you
Let's
doing?
see.
What you doing? Chrissy?
Run for the hills! Save yourself!
Let's see. He's yelling.
Chrissy?
You know, your Jedi fell. Surrender and you'll still be accepted. She probably was controlling your mind.
I fire again.
Let's see. Otherwise, we got one guy that's gonna charge in or charge. Well, I guess over her. That guy's one guy came in and went over to the robot and is trying to see if he can do some repairs after you guys heard it. He likes to keep it running. But this guy, Red Eye, is coming with his, where are you? Vibroax. Where is everything? There it is. 24 for 12. Okay. And that's on Darman. Already fell.
Yeah.
She wasn't there to take the damage for you.
No, my damage soaker!
So mean. Bib, your turn.
Try shooting one of them that can actually be killed.
Well, the guy appears just as hard to hit, but he's got armor on.
I'll still try.
Okay. Ooh, you did it. With
And that was
22.
a crit.
With 22. Yeah. He had all kinds of fancy armor. He has stuff that that was invented since they've been on this planet. Light powered armor, +6 to the bonus to the reference, +2 to fortitude, and has a sonic shield generator, which gives him an additional +5 versus energy. He got that from working with the weird thing on how the quick death disappears. Yeah, they've been being all kinds of pains in the ass. So he actually did take damage. Darman, you got another one. He's right in front of you. He hit you with an axe. He only needs a 24 to hit. Only.
I jetpack back really quick.
Okay.
Because of my training, I don't need to do anything.
Yep.
So just
Move yourself back. As long as you don't go through a wall. I lost you on my vision. There you are. Okay. And then do you fire or just get away? Okay. That was just to distract him. Okay. Now I've got to shunt over to the Sabai. And deal with that. So, there you are. Did you want to try the shot?
Yeah.
Okay. 15. Yep. Hit. And over 15 points damage too. So it goes down. Let me put a, let's see, let's just put, I know. I'll just put a big old X over it. Come on. Geez, that's way off. And that's huge. Could have been smaller. Let's see if I can get it smaller. Like, oh. That's good enough. Okay. That one's dead. You may now get movement, and you can run it. But actually, let me think. How far away is that thing? It's far enough to be a long range, real long range. So, which way you could go around the top and probably get away. But you know there's another gun on the opposite side, but you might be able to get it right away.
I'm going down this way.
Okay.
Turn counter.
Okay. Ooh. He's getting all pushy. He wants his encounter.
No, I want you to move it off of me.
Oh, you are correct. Let me fix that. And that was your attack and your movement. So from this point you just have, well, as far as you know, movement, but you have something moving way down there, but you're kind of out of its sight right now. So, War Droid.
I moved.
Okay. Now, War Droid. Come on. Come on, War Droid. You have to move. Well, he goes, let's go that far. Just go up one. Okay. And I don't think... No, he's not quite in range yet. For a melee attack. And he is still more worried about his robot being alright. That was all of them. That was Wizzy. Well, he just keeps yelling out orders, but he is going to move. Yeah. Okay. And he... Actually, no, he's going to move up along the edge, so he still has cover. He's a medic. He's not a fighter. Okay. Arya sleeps. Or... What was the... No, there was nothing for that. No, you just sleep. Let's see if anything you can do.
So, Devin, I don't get a second round?
No, did you do your second movement? You said? I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your first shot, blew the thing up. Oh no, shot moved, and then you had another movement. So do another movement. Are you within range to shoot the thing? Well, you're probably within range, but you're within an area where you can see it. Or do you want to hold it for a while?
I'll hold where I'm at right now.
Okay. I believe we're on Bib, who has a war droid coming at you with a short sword.
I'll move back about 5 and then shoot again.
Okay, do it. What are you, a halfling backing up and shooting.
A harfling.
That's what my character does all the time. He wants to be further away than you. Shoot it! Make sure you leave the Jedi on the floor untouched.
Hit it.
Oh, jeez. I had the character sheet covered up. Yes, you did. 18, I think. You're going to upset the guy. Okay. It fell down. And this guy runs in behind it and starts taking care of it like it's a person. He's like, no, no, John! And runs in there to help him.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny!
Yeah, that's his Kenny. Okay, so we go back to Darman again.
That's a crit, so 38 points
To
against.
the red eye?
I'm blinking him.
Guess what? That was enough. What were you using for a weapon?
Blaster carbine.
Oh, I don't think his energy defense works on that. It's a blaster. It's more of a. It'd have to be more of a laser beam for that to work.
It is a laser.
It is a laser. The blaster's still a laser, or
I
is
don't
it a
know why
heavier,
people keep
like a
calling laser
futon?
blasters when they're just called blasters.
Okay. That might give him
If
a
I use
little
my
minus.
disruptor rifle, that'd be a different matter.
And you know what? I don't know why
If
we
you
were
don't block-
discussing it, because it still knocked him out. The amount of difference that the armor gave him the bonus wasn't enough, so he went down. Well, he's almost gone there. He went down, which means
Down, the goblin.
the other guy is going to step out to grab him and try to pull him to safety. So that leaves Sabai on turn 1 what he wants to do.
They get 2 turns.
Yeah, that was the turn 1 of what they get to do. Next time you'll get to your turn. So the
I don't know, I
droid does nothing. Droid just sits there broken. The wench got to wait till he gets a chance. Willie does his brilliant plan. 2, 3, whoops. Shows the thing and has to wait for the door to open for him. He's leaving the room. He's going to go get the other robot to help him. It's an emergency. We need the other robot. And maybe you'll get a chance to shoot at him. if he is in the wrong area. So, Arya does nothing. Bib! It's your turn.
I go for the one that's right there in the doorway.
The medic? You go for,
I'm sure the Cleveland Convention said something about that.
yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you work for ICE.
Well, you know those Twilix, man. They'll shoot a medic. Get all racist on him. Well, no, well, I guess it doesn't apply when he doesn't hit him. He just shot at the medic. He intended to miss. Well, it's back to you. Do you want the medic or the engineer? Someone's going to get hit. Or do you demand they surrender? The buttons aren't doing their
This guy's
thing.
still around, or this one?
The one, Ken is still there. He was the medic that was around the corner, kind of holding his turn to see if he could save anyone. And the other guy by the robot is the engineer who's trying to save the robot. He's got his toolkit out and he's working on him.
Is the medic armed?
He does have a weapon, but he's not using it. He's more concerned on the robot. He's got a couple of screws loose. But no, neither of them are shooting at you. If that's the basic question.
Alright.
But they are trying.
uh,
They are trying to fix people that will shoot at you.
I tell them both to drop to the floor.
Okay, let me do a check on these two. I would say, a wisdom roll or charisma roll. Actually, at first I'm gonna have you do a charisma roll, and if you get over 15, I'll give you a bonus against their
How about
resistance roll.
intimidation?
Oh, even better.
Actually, we don't have intimidation. Deception.
Are you deceiving them or are you just bullying them?
Bullying, I guess.
Yeah, just try charisma. They'll still have to roll even if you fail it, but because you have the situation. 8, okay. Now, they will need at least a wisdom, because situation is pretty bad, of at least a 13. So that would be, let me get the right people. Nope, Wally left. Only one's left. Well, they have about the same stats, so I'll go ahead and use it. So 2 wisdom checks, 8 and 18. The medic was fine. He's like, whoa, 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 unnecessary. While the engineer just keeps working like he's got time to do this. He's got time to fix him, and he'll take you down. And the medic says, I think your friend there needs help.
I look to Bib because I don't trust this mercenary medic.
Yeah?
Bib,
What do you want me to do now?
Listen, that's what.
heal a twink.
What do you think about the, you have the engineer in front of you that has been asked to surrender. He's refused to do so, while the medic has kind of agreed, but, you know, mentions that the Jedi needs help, but, you know, Darman doesn't trust him because he did surrender.
Keep a gun trained on the medic just in case.
You gonna go deal with the engineer?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna have to physically stop him.
Yep. I'll run up on him.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can just jump over the robot and nail him. Go ahead. Do a strength? Or no, well, for physical attack? I don't know. What do we work out for fist?
It's a strength check.
Strength
Melee.
check? Okay.
Well,
Do a strength check.
unless you did
Well,
what
you
I did and
have
actually put in
punch.
an attack for melees.
You got punch? Do it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, your
go.
punches. You need a 20. Although you might be able to knock him down before.
Christ.
Yeah. He's a pretty hardened guy, but you kind of jump on him, like you said. So, we'll have you try charisma roll. If you can get a good enough charisma roll, maybe he'll, like, hold on. Because, you know, you can fix a robot later and be all right with it. You don't have, it's not an emergency. Ooh, he's like, okay, fine. I just gotta fix his, some unit, some part on the robot. He's more concerned with that. So, the other guy, the medic, says, can I see the wounded?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys let him do that. Then we're going to go to a new situation. This will be fun. This guy here, who did the oh so popular thing of running away, we'll go ahead and... How far for the first door out was? God damn it, I'm going to have to look at the actual map for the game. Find, because I took a picture of, or image of the actual map. Basically, I want to see where the other guy comes running out. If he's like, runs out right in fire. Hey, get over, oh my god. Wow. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have the situation now. It's all kinds of fun.
We're all gonna die.
Now, dealing with first, you guys over here. Get over, there's the robot, which I did say counterclockwise, so he has slowly been heading your way. How many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at this range, with his old systems, Wheelie gave up. Let's see. Or no, Willie ran away. That's right. Willie didn't give up. He ran away. There it is. Droid perception, or let's see what we get. Perception check of 20. At the minus of the range, not exactly great at this point. So, like, he can't tell if you are friend or foe at this point. He sees a body coming his way. So, he moves forward at his normal marching speed. Now you're starting to get in trouble. So, you want to take a shot at him or something? Uh, 23 hits. And he had, so now he has... There. Yeah, that hurt. He's going to have to do something back. Well, first of all, does he get a chance? Because you have initiative too. You get another shot before he goes. Well, okay. So, he gives a shot at you. He's outside, so he's going to go ahead and use his gun. Pulse wave pistol. Does 21. Doesn't get through, does he? Nothing?
Nope.
God damn it. Okay.
Not a damn thing.
We're going to let you guys play this out because that's more than what matters right now. So go ahead and do your second turn anyways. Fire again. I heard it beep. Now I'm just waiting for it to show up.
14.
So, oddly enough, at this point, No, it'd be next round. Okay, he's going to take another shot. He hasn't had things to shoot at since that quick death. Well, he didn't get to shoot at it, actually. They used explosives to scare it away. 11 points. Well, you were unhurt, so at least it was you and not one of them, huh? You put a pretty good hole in that thing, so it's like almost halfway already. I couldn't believe how low of hit points these things have. I guess that's why they always fall down in the movies. So, it is back to your turn.
My turn?
Yep. We're going to let you finish out this because this is more of the situation going on.
I'll be right back.
Oh, missed again. It fires again. $10 points. God damn it. Okay.
Fuck you, Devin.
Worst part, behind you, right about, let me put a little symbol.
Right there.
Here. An alarm starts warning, and a door starts opening. Oh, that was him, right? So it's your turn?
I thought you were gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. The doors. The sound happened. That was the big thing. The alarm went off. Okay. God, he's gonna have to try again. Fuck. 16. Okay. Let me check something here. That seems insane. Ignore this attack. Okay. Well, that shows that he can fuck up. That was also a fumble, but at a 19. Jesus Christ. That means that's what I thought. This thing has a plus 18. That doesn't seem right. That seems a little high for it. I'm going to drop down all of its bonus because I'm going to have to check on that. He's also old. So, from now on, that should be a little more reasonable. Okay. It's your turn. Go ahead.
$19.
Okay. What are you doing? I already hit the button. I'm all shocked on this too. Okay. At that point also, the fun part of this, but kind of a pain in the ass because of the way that this damn thing hasn't gone down yet. You almost killed him too. You get him one more time, he'll be dead. A guy comes wandering out of here yelling for that droid, saying he's got a security breach and he needs someone in here right now. He's yelling. Hasn't really seen what's going on yet. He'll do a perception check next round. Sabai?
God damn it! Go with my blaster pistol instead.
Oh, okay. That's what you used last. Oh. Right.
I got 20.
Okay. Then, let's see, where's mine? Oh. Nine! Finally fucking started missing. Go ahead. Sometimes the computer rolling kind of makes me feel bad. It just seems sometimes they're like the rolls are getting out of hand. Do you have the same bad luck? Okay. Guess me again. And then I gotta do a perception check after this for that guy. I forgot to do it last time. Oh my god. I'm getting worse. I guess that's the round it's coming around.
I hit my rifle
On
instead of
accident?
hitting my pistol. Yeah.
Okay. Where's Malone? I think I got him over here.
I was using my pistol, not my rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I saw that. Is this the right one? Ah, damn it. No, it's not. That's like the worst of the choices. Should have gone with at least a player or one of them. Perception check. This is going to be done for. Oh, this is him. God, no wonder I couldn't find it. $16. He might have an idea next round. So, we're now back down here. Spy and robot. I should have mentioned to you the same thing I mentioned to them. Do you, because of the situation getting desperate, want to start burning up force points for an additional dice 6 on your dice roll?
Sure.
Okay. Mark off 1 point and then now, well, roll all over again. So that way you don't need it. It ends up. Oh. Give me the.
Blaster rifle.
Okay. That hits 16. And actually, that's enough because he only had 12. So he goes down. Problem you have is the guy behind you, who's, let me get his, since now he knows, what's turn-wise. He's there. He doesn't know why the hell you're there. Where's Malone? Nope. That's a Krath War droid. We've already destroyed all those. Ah, that's Red Eye. But, nope, that doesn't work because Red Eye's more of a soldier. There he is, Wally Whizkid. His attack with Sonic Pistol. That's why they had so many weapons against Sonic weapon or defenses. They have Sonic weapons. $24. Oh no, what was that? Sonic Pistol, 18.
You did not make it.
No, I did not. Your turn. For me, the number of my pain starts at 20. So he's going to have to take another shot at you. Just everyone's shooting at you today. At least it's not. Miss still, right? I needed 24.
Yep.
Okay. Do your thing to me.
21 with an 18.
That does it. That hits at least. I'm not dead yet because I ran away from damage before, so I haven't been hurt yet till now. Okay. Oh, wait, what the hell? My number went way off. Okay. So next is me again. You know, at this point, I'm going to have to start wondering what the hell everyone else is doing, but... Fires a sonic pistol. If it gets hit, you're going to need to make a con roll to succeed. It's kind of a stun weapon almost. With a 10,
No.
he's not doing shit. So, go ahead.
Missed.
13, nope. He fires his stun pistol, or sonic pistol.
No.
God damn it.
Missed. I'm starting to feel like a fucking stormtrooper, okay?
Yeah, it's the Star Wars world. It sinks in. I hit you for 11. Now it's your turn to finish me off. I'm actually hitting you.
$21 with a 19.
Okay, sadly enough, I'm still there. I'll sonic pistoling you into unconsciousness. Not with a 23. Go ahead. Then he's going to have to decide what the hell he's going to do with the rest of you.
Missed.
Oh, yeah. You shot the other robot again. $29.
No.
Nope. Go ahead.
Miss.
Jeez. Everyone's got to reload soon. If this is Wild West, we'd be in trouble. Good thing we're not playing Boot Hill.
No.
Fuck, and I crit on my damage.
Crit.
Yeah, he goes down. Damn it! He goes down.
Can I treat my injuries?
Yes. Now, situation as it is,
20.
you have 2 people as prisoners. One just wants to work on the robot. The other one, well, they were waiting for their boss to show up, but he kind of didn't. He went and got his ass knocked out. So we'll put you in a bed. And you in a bed. And you on the work table. I don't know, over here. You guys gonna let him work on it?
No.
No. Okay. So, we'll say at this point, to kind of give things a chance to... Well, see, what time is it? That took much more time than I thought it would.
9:26.
9:26.
Yeah. Okay, what we're going to do now, since I've showed you the whole place, we're going to assume at this point you guys found some place to put them. Now, in the process, you guys end up having to look at this whole place. So, on that, I'm going to give you guys some information of this base and the rooms, according to the numbers of the room, which there's only like 8 of them, and most of them aren't very complicated. And then next time we pick up, this will basically be at this moment your base. But you know, of course, they're going to check in on you and stuff like that, so you guys got to decide what you want to do. Room 1, the one the guy came out of, the garage. As you look into the chamber, you see a compact repulsor lift LAATC transport resting in the middle of the vehicle bay. Basically, you can't leave space.
Early for that.
Yeah, okay. It's basically, I had to replace, the original story had a jet copter. So, I was trying to find, and that's what I put in the description, and it screwed me. So basically, it's a vehicle you can travel around on the planet, but you can't leave the planet on. Maybe a land speeder or something? But, okay. Well, we'll find something equivalent to that, because the stats it gave me also didn't apply to the vehicle either. The ceiling overhead has a heavy retractable blast shutters, clearly designed to slide open so you can fly straight out. Basically a vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. So I guess the speeder wouldn't work because it'd have to go out the main door. We guess we could do maybe they made a helicopter homemade. Scattered across the deck are tools, power couplings, detachment access panels from transport. Along the north wall stands a long workbench colored with diagnostic gear. Above it, a small wall-mounted comm panel blinks with a standby light, tied to the outpost's internal communicators. The tools are a full assortment of standard mechanic tools. Add as a toolkit for mechanic checks. There's also a compact droid interface repair module. Basically, this is where he wanted to take the robot to fix it. The Pulsar craft can be made flight-worthy with a minor repair mechanics. We'll work out the deal. I'll look more for the time period and see what I can find. I probably didn't specify that in my question on it when I did it. So that's 1. 2, which means you guys aren't any more land-bound. You're having to walk everywhere. 2 is a storage room. Chambers with shelves to the north and south walls, several small tables scattered around the center, large cargo crates rest with tables and chairs. Most of the big crates contain ration packs, water canisters, basic consumables, things like that. Anything you guys are out of, you probably can find the equivalent to in this room. 3, common room. This, you see a couch, small stove, 3 chairs, large round table with cups, glasses, and a deck of cards and a pair of dice on it. There would have been 2 of these pirates in here, but you already beat them up. Well, you beat up one, and the other one surrendered. Kurt, he's a medic. He's kind of a pacifist anyways. Try to alert the other pirates. This is where they will try to, there's a comment also in here, so he could have, if someone was in here, they would have called for help, but it ain't happening. You guys found a different way in. 4 unmade bunks in the living quarters of room 4. Numerous beverage cans and books scattered around the floor. There are 2 chests of drawers against the north wall. Room is their living quarters, of course. 5 is the radio room. See a desk with a radio phone on it. There are 3 chairs and desk. A man with a tech kit repairing and partially dismantling the radio phone because they're working on it too. This would have been Joey, but you guys have him. He might go back to working on it. It's not working. All you can do is he can do calls like within walkie-talkie range. He can talk to his own people, but he's supposed to be talking to his commanding officer who's on a ship. Kind of like, remember that thing that blew up, that fighter that, and it got hit by some kind of ship's gun? There's actually a ship here. Lab and surgery. The room you guys were in, the lab and surgery room, we kind of went over that one, so we'll skip that. 7 is the computer room. Step to the door, see a large table with a computer about the size of a large suitcase. The computer terminal and printing machine along the north wall, file cabinet, several shelves, and various books. This is basically Willie WizKid Malone's office, pretty much. Robot, okay. Where's it? Malone will immediately order his robots to attack, but you guys already took care of those. Defines what attack means, which is unimportant. On command, define and receive verbal instructions from the pirate on duty. In the computer room, the robot will not attack if the pirate is killed before he has a chance to give its orders. Basically, if the robot had been walking around and you killed the one in charge, if someone has, they actually have an insignia on all their uniforms, which is what all the robots and all the security cameras identify by. So if you guys wanted to gear up in their equipment, those shooting cannons wouldn't pay any attention to you anymore. Computer security installation, security and information storage, all level 3 life support, level 1 on analysis, level 5 on characters with computer skills who successfully attempt to get information from the computer can learn that. Okay, there's some, basically you guys can look through the computers for some information. There's also some what their policy's been with is Adeske and what they've been doing.
Were they using shells as playing figures like from Ridley?
There's your prize. No. Well, basically, I hear that they've been experimenting with them to see if there's a way to deal with them, because as far as they know, they're like the smartest thing they've run into. But you guys have actually ran into 2 things that were kind of smarter. But Wouldn't have been that helpful. And then the last thing is just a standard generator room where the power comes from. Room is a type 1 power generator, a small reactor which powers the generator itself. That's basically, it's a small reactor. All this stuff that's in this has been originally, like, would have been in like a large enough ship's supplies of stuff to terraform a place. These are all like old, like someone pulled the string and the thing popped out parts of it type thing. But they really don't have a lot of people because, well, they came here a generation ago with people, and they even have less from that. So you guys can decide how you want to deal with this. You actually have a vehicle now. You find out that these people, kind of when you're looking around, you found out two things they have. There's a mining colony somewhere, and there's a ship somewhere with a commander. And they're communicating with them all the time. So you guys decide on how you want to deal with that. How you guys see is a good way to deal with all this stuff. And I'll leave this page if you guys want to look at it later sometime. The ones with the lights, those are the cannons, which you guys can either turn off, or someone can decide if you want to gear up their stuff, or do you want to override them and just shut them down. As they are now, they'll also protect you guys. So we're going to go with that and call that a good day. What do you guys think? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened? I know what I did. I closed. Well, I might as well do this then. I closed the page while talking to you guys, so it like disappeared. So I just went over to the cover. We'll see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. We'll get back to it next week as we decide what these people are going to do. I have a picture here of Sabai staring at the base. Is the cover for the game. And now you guys have that base. So we'll see how things go. Maybe find a way to take those guns and put them on other things. I don't know. Someone can fix that vehicle. I'll look up and see what I think the equivalent should be. It's got to have VTOL capabilities. Do you have any ideas, Darman? No? Am I the only one here? Okay, I'll look it up. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys later. Good night. Bye, everyone.